Alrighty, good afternoon. This is Hairymuppet, and we are just going to keep going on with 2 Point Hospital. So, basically the third hospital I think I've done today, or something like that. I'm not sure, but we are really going nuts in this game. And I've got the window open a little bit with some fresh air, because God knows I need fresh air, but it might be a little bit noisier, and the lighting for the webcam might be a little bit funny, but anyway, we'll just have to deal with it. So we're going to be starting with Mitton University. I thought it was Milton for some reason, but Mitton should be fine. And I've also turned the sound down a little bit, the in-game sound, because I think that was a little bit too loud when I played it back. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's have a go at this. See how it all turns out. Ooh, bloody oath. Okay, so this is a nice big squarish sort of deal. Yeah, so it's introducing temperature. Usually we get through a lot of cold places and then we start getting to the hot places later on. I don't know which one this is, but yeah, visualization modes, thank you. Okay, you can see this is a little bit blue here. That means that it's cold. Okay, so we gotta start putting things in, putting heaters. So I think we're gonna do the same plan as last hospital. Don't put anything major here. We could have diagnostics, these two, and then have treatment in the middle one, and I don't think we'll need these. Can we unlock this straight away? I think we can. So we'll unlock these two. So this is treatment, this is diagnostics, and this is our entryway. It's kind of weird, but I don't want to unlock these. I mean, they're 30 grand, but spending half of our budget before the first bloody person even gets here is kind of scary. So let's not do it if we don't have to. And we'll put this over to this side. We might have a staff room over here or in this building. Probably over here. Yeah, because most of the doctors are going to be over there, so it'd be nice to have it over here. Just get 2 chairs, third chair just for good measure. Job's done. Let's start running through the stuff we do at the start. So this is nice. Yes, all the doctors and nurses have 0 skill, which is really nice. This is not a bad janitor, not a great janitor, but stamina training, motivation, they're not bad things to have. Bit overpriced though. I'd like a ghost capture with less stuff in it, so we might be able to get lucky. I don't know what these mean, but nausea inducing and charges more. Okay, so that's not great. Time control. That doesn't actually help. So both of these seem worse. I think this guy actually seems like the best one. And he looks really old despite the fact that he's a student doctor. So, okay. That's set up. Beautiful. So let's start with the GP's office. 3x3. I'm assuming this is a 4 as well, so that can accept all of our treatment very, very easily. They'll just have to walk through this narrow gap or something like that, which is a little bit inefficient, but we'll get those corner buildings unlocked fairly soon. Yeah, let's start with the gold awards. Let's start it off properly. That way we don't end up in a situation where we've got 3 or 4 GP officers and it's like, oh, all right, now we've got to gold star them all. We can just gold star one and then copy and paste it continuously. Yeah, still recording, excellent. Yeah, I don't know why I checked that. I was doing some other videos, like coding videos, where it stopped recording because I pressed the wrong button, but this one seems to be okay. So I'm going to keep it at normal speed for now while I'm setting all this stuff up. Bin. Do you have room for a bin? Sort of. We press the control key again and place it down in that spot there. We're going to need a loo. This is probably not a bad place to put a loo, actually, this building.
Lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
Okay, alright. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, there's an entry door here. Okay, that's interesting. So they don't go out this door and then through like that. Too cold. Oh, yes, of course. I'm forgetting the cold.
Food brought from home will be confiscated and in all likelihood eaten.
Let me see. So we got a radiator. Aren't there small radiators and large radiators? Don't we get those at some point? Oh, we gotta search. Radiator. No, I think we unlock them. So we can't buy them, we actually unlock them. So we're gonna have to make do with the big ones. Or the medium-sized ones for now. Let's just do that. Now, as we're placing them, it should show up. Okay. How does that do? It does okay. They're coming in from over here, so they'll be cold, but when they're sitting down, they'll be fine. Let's get some more radiators over here. One against the wall over here. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. We really need the large ones, because we're going to need another one in here. Ooh, that actually overheated this section. Just pull those away a bit. Now it's a little bit uncomfortable here. I don't think the assistant cares though. Diagnosis. Get patient to wait. Diagnostics room. Okay, room. General diagnosis. Get all the busy work out of the way first. Get rid of this stupid view. Okay, easy scan. Right there, examination table, extinguisher. I did read a thread once where they wanted to be able to copy room templates from previous hospitals, and I can see how with all of these gold awards that it definitely would be helpful to have a templating system you can just take from hospital to hospital. But anyway, it's not going to kill us too much. We gotta remember, we need a radiator for this room as well. And radiator, there we go. Job done. Hire a nurse. It's going to be a student nurse, which is excellent. Are we going to put up the speed yet? I'm not sure. Bench. Like to get 2 benches in here, but I don't think we can fit one with the radiator. That's fine. We'll just not have that second bench there. Hopefully it's not a big problem. Hospital level 3, upgrade a machine. Okay. Mechanics.
Please urinate accurately.
Yes, thank you very much. I still don't want to unlock this because 30 grand is a lot more than we really have. I'm not sure we can really afford it. Let's put the speed up though, and let's start to build some stuff. So I still kind of want the toilets there because then we need one for this and for this. But we could also build a toilet up there and then it serves this one. No. We just got so much stuff. What's your problem? You gotta see the appointment. Alright, so we got a pharmacy guy. Cool. We can start to build that and start to generate some much needed income. Okay. And yeah, we will gold star this room as well. This is how catchy the music is in this game. You start humming randomly, and before you know it, you're humming to the same tune that is in the game, which I suppose isn't that crazy, but still, you know, it's demonstrating that there's very nice music in here, in this game. A couple of extinguishers, boom, boom, and job's done. Might as well get a second nurse. Start the game off. A couple of benches. Upgrade. We do need a janitor. We might as well get this one. Nice and cheap and has mechanic skill. So now we can get this research license off nice and quick. Does this actually allow us to do research here? Wow, I didn't think we unlocked that so early. Okay, beautiful. What's our queue like for this? 0. Alright, so we'll upgrade this as soon as this guy's done. Actually, we can click it now because she won't start upgrading it until the patient's done. Okay. Beautiful. Let's build a training room as well, because I feel like we're going to need to do that sooner rather than later. And we're going to start to need other things very soon as well. And we've got to remember that the Gold Star Awards don't do crap in this room. Okay, they're a waste of time. Are those lined up? They look like they're lined up. Alright. Mock Star, Psychiatry. Nope. Nurse. Junior Nurse. Diagnosis. What? We got the general diagnosis. What else do you want? Patients. Edmund Stench. Obviously they want either cardiology or a ward diagnosis. Oh, you're just going to a pharmacy. See, the diagnosis is only at 83%, the staff skill isn't there, so this guy is probably not going to do it. Another one. How many nurses do we have? 2. Neither with training. Okay, so let's get that fixed up now. Let's get one of the nurses trained with pharmacy management. We only need one, and then that nurse can train the other ones. Pharmacy, that's fine. Promote, that's fine. Upgrading a machine, we're already doing that.
A very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason, while good ones come to those who wait. That's a lot of nice words, Megan.
Okay. Research new machines. Yeah. So researching is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And so is the fact that I forgot to warm this area up. Radiator. Yeah. Needs one. Needs one here. I'm going to put it over here for now. Probably need to fix that up later, but anyway, that'll just make it a little bit better. You have got no training. Yeah, we're upgrading that, so that's fine. Was that a third nurse? Do we have a... No, this is the trainer. This is the nurse to be trained. Somebody died. That's probably that crazy one. No, not even the crazy one. It's just bogwarts. There's another one with an even shorter chance of getting diagnosed. This person. Oh man, they are not going to last very long, but they still pay us, so that's the important thing. Send patient for treatment. Okay, what do we do here? I guess we gotta get the cardiology. We need the diagnosis, because sending patients to the thing with 83%, not great. Not great. They are gonna probably die quite a bit, and it's funny because there's no real downside to patients dying other than your reputation going down. And we don't really care about reputation at the moment. I mean, it's more of a professional, I've got a professional interest in making sure that the patients don't die, but there's no gameplay mechanic that really rewards it that I care about right now, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's very morbid and also very interesting. Okay. Oh no, don't tell me there's a ghost. We got nobody. We're boned. We're not going to be able to deal with that ghost. Doctors, nurses, whatever. We do need... This will be the nurse with no training, right? Staff are getting tired, don't have a staff room. Yeah, whatever. You, how are you doing in your training? You are cold. We forgot a heater in here, didn't we? This transitioning to heaters is annoying. Because it's... Oh, I think we can squeeze one in there. Yes, we can. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Promote, cure 10 patients. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Nurses. Okay, so you can no longer do that. And you can no longer do that. We'll leave these 4 open for anybody. This person, get the hell out of there. You're not allowed to work in the pharmacy anymore. You are not qualified. This doctor's on a break. Let's get a second doctor. Nice and cheap. See, what's the negatives? I mean, this person is cheaper than this person. This person does have high energy, so that's not bad. But this person enjoys doing evil things, and they want the most money. So, yeah, no thank you. We're going to get this person instead. And we're going to train... that's a nurse. We don't want to train the other nurse yet. Well, we do, but we kind of want him to do diagnostics first. So we're going to go to our doctors, and this person is going to be trained in general practice, for which we need to pay money. Okay. Oh, getting a profit. Okay, done. Now, the reason I'm not going for research straight away is because you need a doctor with the research skill, which is a pain in the ass to get. Not too bad, but pain in the ass to get. The research room itself is a bunch of money, 35 grand, and it's just a pain in the ass. Now, it's going to be interesting because we're going to start to get these chromotherapy patients. We may even have some in the hospital right now. Actually, we don't. Chromotherapy is one of the things where you can actually tell if the patient's got it just by looking. There we go. See, look at this person. No color whatsoever. That is a chromotherapy patient. So there's this game, it skills up, and it skills up fast, okay? So my previous thing where I was just sitting back and relaxing, not going to work anymore. Okay, what are you? You're idle. Pharmacy. Okay, so we've got no choice. We have to start to push the envelope. So we're going to start off by... we've got a doctor in training. Oh, profit loss factor is going down. Okay. We're going to let this guy go through. And then we're going to train up our second doctor to do research. And then this doctor will go back to doing full-time GP. So that's... And then we just have to hope that we can get up to 35 grand so that we can actually get the amount for a research center. Because I don't want to resort to... look at this. There's no way. There's no way. And we need another nurse for bloody diagnosis. Yeah, okay. Nurses. All nurses. No. Yep, that's fine. What do we got here? Mockstar psychiatry. That's another thing. Okay? No. Staff training. Nurse. Okay. Do I rush the doctor? I'm going to ignore this nurse. I'm just going to leave the nurses alone. Okay, so you can also start training by clicking on this. So research. Going to get the external person. Going to get the student doctor. Okay? Just because I don't want to start sending these people home. And hopefully anything else that pops up in the meantime. Like a new thing that needs the ward, or like the pot factory, or the pot factory. The pot thing where they pull the pot off their head. Hopefully if any of that stuff happens, we can just afford it as we go by. And it would be nice if it does, actually, because getting stuff like the pot factory will allow us to get patient. Alright, so that's something we can do. And it's kind of nice because our nurses, I haven't been specialized other than that one who's got the thing. Let's not make this ward very big because we're going to put it in the same area as the treatment center. Normally I'd put it all the way over here, but yeah, we're not going to unlock those buildings anytime soon. So let's just put it over here. Get that in there. Get 2 screens. Can we squeeze a second screen in? We can. And I believe we can get facing beds here. Yes, we can. You can see it sort of lines up against the wall sometimes if you sort of nudge it a bit with the mouse, but anyway, that's enough. Oh, unaffordable? Why is it so unaffordable? Oh, those beds cost a ton. Okay.
On 2 Point Radio.
Okay, 2 beds, that's all we can afford.
Your favorite radio personality, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, is back. As much as I would like to quit this infernal booth forever, I just cannot deprive you of my wit. I take the responsibility of being your only source of intellectual stimulation very seriously indeed. More instantly forgettable melodies coming up next.
VIP arriving. Please prioritise their amusement over patient well-being.
Okay, so we got the ward going on. We got 2 beds, because that's all we can afford. And we are running into a loss. Although that technically was a profit, but we just spent the money that we needed for expenses, because that's the way it works. The revenue just adds up over time, and then the expenses get deducted at the end of the month. So you kind of have to have the money, otherwise you get into a delay spiral. We need to go and change that policy. Yes and yes. Always fast track without having to. So basically what that means is if a patient gets to 100% diagnosis in one of these 2 rooms, they don't have to go back to the doctor afterwards for him to sort of tick them off. I don't mean tick them off like that, but why are you cold? There's a heater right there. You are a wuss. Okay, so research done. And now you're unhappy with your pay. Oh my god. What is this research? Is it really that amazing? I'm not sure that it is. Okay. I think we have to do it. I think we have to take a loan. We've already got 1 chromo patient in here. And we got a second one. I think what we need to do first is actually clone this, because though that is getting overwhelmed quite badly. So get that there. Benches. We got to put in some normal things to sort of keep these guys from rioting as well, because we have not got any drinks or snack machines, and we gotta at least try and keep the basics in here. So all right, that's good. We got fire extinguishers for these guys. Beautiful. Again, we spent the money we needed for expenses, but that's fine. We got a ward now. We gotta turn up diagnosis. No diagnosing in the ward, okay? Not allowed. Only treatment. And of course you're cold. Of course you're cold, because I forgot to put a radiator in here. Can I fit one in between these beds? I can, sort of. Put it right there. Beautiful. And then we'll put another one right there. Where's my ward nurse? Break. I suppose we got not that many nurses for a lot of different jobs right now. Okay, we could. I think we'll hire another nurse just to be on the safe side. Always go on the cheap side. Although this nurse actually seems bad, so we'll go for the slightly better nurse. And we'll get a bin here, because I just noticed that nurses are literate, so we do not want that. What do we want? Chromotherapy. Yeah, let's send them home. Sending them home just means that we don't get money off them. Hospital attractiveness, we do not care. Promotion, yeah, why not? Oh, I've got to train them to promote them. Okay, diagnostics. No. We're going to save up the money. Oh, and that gun is the Deluxe Clinic. Go away, you incessant idiots. We need research. We got a loo, don't we? We don't have a loo yet. That's going to cause some messes at some point.
On the topic of pretentiousness, namely how to do it correctly. Perhaps my contribution will put a halt to the alarming decline in educational standards in our community.
Alright, we're going to make a 5x3 here, because I don't want a 2x3 toilet, and yeah, we got to use up this space somehow. So we're going to put 2 sinks here. Actually, we're going to put this one here. And this is kind of an essential spot for the entire place. So it's not a bad place to have it. It can serve this area. It can serve this area. Wow, how did we get 3%? That's really weird. And of course, we haven't got heating over here. Let's put a heater here. Let's put a heater here. Let's put a heater here. Done. I think we need one here just to be on the safe side. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so money's doing a little bit better. 16 grand profit last month. And there we go, 8 grand again. I don't care. I'm going to ignore it this time. I think you can go back to it. No, we do not have psychiatrists. Stop asking me. Nurses. I thought, no, we were going to hold off training to get the research center, weren't we? Okay, come on. Let's put in the extra 9 yards. We need that research station. Why is it? It's not pausing. I'd love it if we can get this naturally. There we go. Somebody just got cured. Okay, research center. 4x3. Okay, so now we got this, and we got the display, and we literally cannot afford to put anything else in this room, but I will put a couple of fire extinguishers in there. Later on, you can make this room magical. You can put all sorts of stuff in here, and it's wonderful. Research, yes. Chromotherapy. How did we get 8? I got no idea, but we're going to start it now. Doctors. You are going to be doing nothing but research. And we're going to get another doctor for the other place. And we're going to say you. Alright, that's beautiful. So we've got 1 doctor in research, and that's it. Deluxe clinic. Send you home, because we can't afford to build that thing. I really want to just get this out of the way. Maybe it'll be better to be stable about it, but the problem is we've got these patients already. And, I mean, we got more deluxe patients coming in. Chromotherapy, send you home. We just have to try and build up our money a little bit until we can build a deluxe clinic and build whatever else we need. 22 grand, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we still need a staff room as well. Oh, we are just so out of it. I could take out a loan, but I'd like to see a payoff straight away. Now, building the deluxe clinic will give us a payoff, but I'd like to save it for when we've got this research done completely. Then we can get a loan, get the chromotherapy and a deluxe clinic with the loan, and then we'll see a massive payoff, and we should be able to pick it up pretty quickly. Although, how many deluxe patients do we have? Is it worth getting a loan now? We've got 2. And deluxing is... I don't think it's that great. 8 grand, that's not great. So that's 16 grand would make. And the deluxe clinic costs 21 grand. No, I'm not feeling it. We're taking a loss here. We're making a loss. Oh, not good. Staff training. We really should keep the staff training thing rolling, though. Especially with these nurses. We have not got any trained. I'd want to get a diagnostics nurse, but we got to pay for that. And deluxe. You know what? We're gonna bite the bullet here. We gotta bite the bullet. All right. Less interest, so let's get that one.
I mean, what possible value would that have?
Deluxe clinic. Go here as well. Door. Deluxe thingamy-bob. We can actually pick that up and put it straight back in the room, which is nice. Couple of extinguishers. Not going to gold star this for obvious reasons. And then we're going to put a bench. And we'll just let whatever doctor deal with that. This chromotherapy project is taking its sweet time. Pharmacy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so this doctor's going over. What's our queue like for the doctors? It's not too bad. So we can afford to have one of them just duck out and do some other stuff. 41 grand. Oh, we're doing pretty good. Are we going to be able to get this loan out before the end of the month? Because at the end of the month, we're going to be paying expenses, and that's going to suck. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to make it. Maybe next month we'll make it, though. Level 4 staff room. 25% happiness and a bunch of Ks. Yeah, we kind of do need to make it at some point. Whoa. Well, I suppose your doctor had no skill, so yeah, that was gonna happen. But you did pay, didn't you? 8 grand. Okay, so good for you, buddy. All right, we are 2 grand $1.50, $1,000 now. There we go. Repay loan. Beautiful. We are back in not having a loan. And chromotherapy has been going up quite fast. He must have been on break quite heavily. Okay. Let's go ahead and train that nurse. You need to get trained in diagnostics. Because we need to get that train rolling really, really badly. Chromotherapy, send you home. We do not even have it researched yet. There's no way we're going to get it researched in time to make you happy. I mean, you probably went through how many different yeah, your health is at 55%. So you might have made it, but yeah, okay. Staff room. Let's get that. We want a level 4 staff room. Okay, so I reckon we can do that. Unfortunately, you can't put multiple doors on these places. I would love to put like a door here as well, but it's just not a thing that happens. So obviously we will be putting some statues, pictures in here, just to make sure that radiator, we definitely don't not want to forget that. Gold Star Award, get up to level 4. A little bit happier. I don't know why I keep pausing the game as well. Yeah, I don't care. No, come on. Stop taking all my money. There we go. Somebody is happier. I think it's just one patient, one staff member who gets happier. I'm pretty sure it's not all of them. Done. Staff training. Not going to train you up. Although we do need a doctor with treatment going on. Can we... Research project complete. Alrighty.
Inject some
You,
into your life
you buddy,
with
you.
probability.
Oh, you're not a buddy. You're a chick. What can we do here? Oh, we don't have that thing, the other thing yet.
Worst that can happen. 24 hours a day.
Okay.
This is 2-point radio.
Usually there's other things you can do, like oh, you can just do research, you pay $1,000, and then after they finish researching you get 20 grand. You can do that later, I think. What are we gonna do with you? I feel like you just go back to work. Just work normally. Not in these rooms though, you're not qualified. We definitely need a doctor to be qualified though, and we haven't got one yet. Okay. Get another training room. Diagnosis decision. 85% sure of the diagnosis. Okay. Not now. We may just have to take the hit and turn diagnosis on in here because there's no other diagnosis rooms we've got. We can unlock fluid analysis, but I've got to research it. So if they've been through all of these rooms, what are you... I've given you a room, okay? You did that. Here we go. You're going to the ward for diagnosis. And the ward kind of needs a couple more beds. Just saying, it kind of needs... And we can finally afford them. Question is, do we have a nurse that can actually do ward stuff? I don't think we do yet. But we're doing okay. Our money's doing alright. Cure a patient in chromotherapy. So we still need to buy the damn thing. How's our loan? We've paid off our loan. So we could... What's our patient list like? We've got nobody who's been diagnosed with chromotherapy because we keep sending them home and we haven't got any new ones. We got a couple waiting in there, three to be exact. So then I'm gonna wait until we need it, until we actually have a person there, and then we're going to get a loan and buy that place. What are you doing? 2 people, you cannot have 2 doctors on break when you've only got 3 doctors total. That's just crazy. Somebody got promoted, that's nice. Nurses, blah, blah, blah. So we got a nurse on general diagnosis finally. So you don't do anything else. You guys can still do that, but nobody else gets to do this. That's just kind of obvious. Okay. And when we get a chance, we'll train one of the other nurses with diagnosis as well. Mock star emergency. No. Oh, we're losing money. Get a nurse in here. Why? What are you doing? You're on break for 13 days. You are useless. You are useless to me. Okay, doctors. Where's my doctors? Where's my treatment doctor? You're on break as well. Look, I need a doctor, okay? Are you not assigned to that room? You're not assigned to that room. I'm going to assign you to that room. You got an equal chance of screwing it up compared to these other doctors, so... Okay, we got chromotherapy required, so it's time to take the plunge. Get patient to wait, rooms, chromotherapy, 4x3. This is a 5x3, so we might as well just do a 4x3 here, because we're not really saving anything. And this is a nurse room, I believe. So, yeah, nurses will be taking care of this room. Which means we need a treatment nurse as well, which will probably overlap with the pharmacy nurse, but so much training. So we've got 50 grand, and I forgot to put a radiator in that room. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom. And get a couple of benches in front of it. 1 bench, 2 benches, and we need a radiator out here in the corridor, I think, because it's starting to get cold out here. Don't I have a thing over here? I kind of thought I did. You can definitely move, and then we get a radiator over in the corner here. Beautiful. And that's get one over there. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, loans. Repay. Beautiful. We are in the black again with no loans. So now we really got to start working on our staff. Okay, train now. You're probably not the highest priority to get training, but you're asking for it, so let's give it to you. Let's see. We also want 1 nurse and 1 doctor. Ugh. Okay, that's unaffordable. Because extras. Alright. Well, let's just do that, and then we'll get some training here. Full speed ahead. Let's get some nurses here. Do we want another nurse? Or another doctor? Okay, we need another doctor. And I think considering there's all the treatments going on here, we need another nurse as well. So, you come in here. You come in here. Oh, 14 grand. We'll work for peanuts. I like you very much. Go 90 days without death. Yeah, that might happen.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
Okay. So turn you off. And that's fine. We'll start to get these guys trained up. In fact, I think we can do some training now because we hired that extra nurse, which gives us a bit of leeway to train another nurse up here for diagnostics, which is beautiful. And then we'll get some more treatment going once this nurse knows what they're doing. Pay. You do not like that you're not getting paid enough. Let's fix that. Alrighty. Now, I got a toilet, alright? You do not have to... There we go, 1-star hospital. Alrighty. Oh, congratulations, blah, 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 blah. You are wonderful, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and we got deluxe level 3. So I think this is fine. I think we're going to leave it here. Looks like a 2-star hospital is 2,000 research points is not easy, it's not hard, but cure 50 patients will take a while. And we're already at 2 gigs for this video, so I'm going to leave it here. And then we're going to go into part 2 and perhaps part 3 in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in a bit.